नमस्कार तथा स्वागत छ सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूलाई मेरो युट्युब च्यानलमा। म आज पनि तपाईहरु समक्ष नयाँ भिडियो लिएर आएको छु। आजको भिडियो विशेष गरिकन रिडिङ कम्प्रिहेन्सन अथवा पढाइ सिप सम्बन्धी हुनेछ। यसमा विशेष गरिकन रिडिङ कम्प्रिहेन्सन भनेको के हो, यसलाई कसरी सुधार गर्न सकिन्छ, केही टेक्निक्स अथवा एक्टिभिटिजहरु र रिडिङ कम्प्रिहेन्सन इभ्यालुएट गर्ने विभिन्न खालको प्रश्नहरु र त्यसको टाइप्स अथवा लेभल र त्यसैगरी रिडिङ कम्प्रिहेन्सन भित्र डब्लुएच क्वेशन र एसनो क्वेशनलाई कसरी उत्तर दिन सकिन्छ भन्ने भिडियो नमुना सहित लिएर आएको छु र तपाईले यो च्यानल पहिलोपल्ट हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने कृपया लाइक, कमेन्ट र सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला। अब आजको भिडियोतर्फ लागौं।
Reading comprehension is the ability to understand and interpret written text. It involves decoding, being able to read the symbols on the page, language comprehension, understanding the meaning of words and sentences, making connections, connecting what is read to what is already known, thinking deeply, reflecting on what has been read, monitoring understanding, keeping track of what is being understood as the reader progresses. Reading comprehension is a complex skill that relies on a number of abilities, including vocabulary knowledge, reading fluency, and phonological awareness. It also involves applying background knowledge to make sense of the text.
Some ways to improve reading skills.
Hey there, high school students. Struggling with reading comprehension? No worries. Today I've got 5 proven tips to help you master those tricky texts. Let's dive right in. First up, teach yourself active reading strategies. What's that, you ask? Well, it's all about engaging with the text. Highlight key points, annotate the margins, ask questions and summarize paragraphs. This keeps your brain in gear and helps you retain information better. Next, let's talk graphic organizers. Tools like mind maps, Venn diagrams, and flowcharts can be your best friends. They help you visually organize information, making it easier to understand relationships between ideas, sequence events, and spot main ideas and details. Building your vocabulary is another game changer. Try vocabulary building exercises like word maps, using context clues, or a word of the day activity. The more words you know, the easier it'll be to understand what you're reading. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. Now, on to questioning techniques. Train yourself to ask different types of questions, literal, inferential, and evaluative, as you read. This not only boosts comprehension, but also encourages deeper thinking about the text. Create your own questions before, during, and after reading to guide your understanding. Finally, practice summarization and paraphrasing. Regularly summarizing and paraphrasing what you've read helps you nail down the main ideas and key details in your own words. This not only reinforces your understanding, but also makes the information more memorable. So there you have it. 5 strategies to enhance your reading skills. Active reading, graphic organizing, vocabulary building, questioning techniques, and summarization. Put these tips into practice and watch your comprehension and your confidence soar. Catch you in the next video.
Types or level of comprehension questions.
1. A literal question in reading comprehension asks about information explicitly stated in the text. These questions test a reader's ability to recall specific details, facts, or events that are directly mentioned in the reading material without requiring interpretation or inference. 2. A reorganization question in reading comprehension requires students to process and organize information from different parts of the text. Instead of simply recalling facts, these questions ask students to combine details, compare ideas, sequence events, or identify relationships within the text. This type of question encourages students to synthesize information and see how different parts of the text connect to each other. 3. An inferential question in reading comprehension asks the reader to go beyond the explicit information provided in the text and draw conclusions, or make assumptions based on evidence and clues within the reading. These questions require the reader to read between the lines, using their background knowledge, context, and the information given to make logical guesses about things not directly stated. Characteristics of inferential questions: they do not have answers that are directly stated in the text. They require critical thinking and interpretation of information. Readers must combine clues from the text with their own knowledge.
Some examples of inferencing questions. Why do you think the character made that decision? What can you infer about the setting based on the descriptions given? How might the character feel about this situation and why? Answering inferencing questions. To answer an inferencing question, readers should find relevant details in the text, consider what they already know about the topic and then form a reasoned conclusion that makes sense given the evidence available.
4. An evaluative question in reading comprehension is a type of question that asks readers to make judgments about the text based on their own values, beliefs, or criteria. These questions require students to go beyond the text and assess its content, arguments, or implications. Evaluative questions often involve critical thinking and require students to consider the quality, effectiveness, or credibility of the information presented. Key features of evaluative questions: judgment-based. They require students to form an opinion or make a judgment about the text, such as the effectiveness of an argument, the motives of characters, or the moral implications of a storyline.
Personal response. Students must draw on their own experiences, knowledge, or beliefs to respond, making the answers subjective and reflective. Text evidence. Even though the response is opinion-based, students are often expected to support their answers with evidence from the text. Examples of evaluative questions. Do you agree with the actions of the main character? Why or why not? How effective is the author's argument in persuading the reader? What is your opinion of the conclusion of the story? Was it satisfying? Do you think the author presented the topic fairly? Explain your reasoning. Evaluative questions help students develop critical thinking and the ability to analyze texts on a deeper level, encouraging them to connect the material to their own viewpoints and experiences. The mysterious disappearance of Flight 19. Flight 19 was a group of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that mysteriously disappeared on December 5, 1945, during a routine training mission over the Bermuda Triangle. The planes took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with experienced pilots at the controls. Everything seemed normal until the pilots began reporting strange compass readings and disorientation. Despite the clear weather, they lost their way. The flight leader's voice, filled with confusion, was the last communication received. The Navy immediately launched a rescue mission, but both the aircraft and the 14 crew members vanished without a trace. Even the rescue plane sent to find them disappeared, adding to the mystery. Over the years, theories have ranged from alien abductions to natural phenomena like magnetic anomalies. Despite numerous investigations, the true fate of Flight 19 remains one of aviation's greatest unsolved mysteries.
यो प्यासेज पढिसकेपछि यसको केही क्वेशन्सहरुको एक्जाम्पल हेरौं। फर्स्टमा लिटरल क्वेशन, यसको एक्जाम्पल छ व्हाट इज द पर्पस अफ फ्लाइट 19। यसको आन्सर इट वाज अ रुटिन ट्रेनिङ मिसन। लिटरल टाइपको क्वेशनमा चाहिँ रिडर्सले जुन क्लियरली दिएको आन्सर हुन्छ टेक्स्टमा त्यो नै लेख्नुपर्छ। यसको लागि स्टुडेन्टले त्यति धेरै एक्स्ट्रा सोच्नु पर्ने लजिकल थिंकिङ लगाउनु पर्ने केही पनि हुँदैन। एक्युरेटली दिएको छ अ रुटिन ट्रेनिङ मिसन भनेर, त्यसको आधारमा चाहिँ आन्सर लेख्ने हो। रिअर्गनाइजेसन क्वेशनमा रिडरले अथवा स्टुडेन्ट्सले कम्प्रिहेन्सनको लागि प्रोसेस गर्दाखेरि प्रोसेसिङ एन्ड अर्गनाइजिङ इन्फर्मेसन गर्नुपर्छ डिफ्रेन्ट पार्ट्स अफ द टेक्स्टबाट। जस्तै यहाँ एउटा क्वेशन छ एक्जाम्पलको लागि, लिस्ट द इभेन्ट्स इन अर्डर दे अकर ड्युरिङ द डिसअपियरेन्स अफ फ्लाइट 19। यसको चाहिँ प्लेन टुक अफ स्ट्रेन्ज कम्पास रिडिङ्स वेयर रिपोर्टेड पाइलट्स गट डिसओरिएन्टेड, कम्युनिकेसन वाज लस्ट, रेस्क्यु मिसन लन्च्ड एन्ड प्लेन्स डिसअपियर भनेर यहाँ एक्टिभिटिजलाई फरक तरिकाले दिएको छ। यसको चाहिँ प्यासेजमा हेर्दाखेरि प्लेन टुक अफ यहाँ माथि छ, त्यसैगरी रिपोर्टिङ स्ट्रेन्ज कम्पास रिडिङ यहाँनिर छ, डिसओरिएन्टेसन यहाँ छ, अनि त्यसपछि लास्ट कम्युनिकेसनको कुरा यहाँ छ, अनि त्यसपछि लन्च अर रेस्क्यु मिसन यहाँ छ यहाँनिर एक्टिभिटिज। त्यसैगरी अर्को चाहिँ बोर्ड द एयरक्राफ्ट एन्ड द 14 क्रू मेम्बर्स भ्यानिस अर डिसअपियर यहाँ छ। यसरी टेक्स्टभित्र भएको डिफ्रेन्ट पार्ट्समा भएको इन्फर्मेसनलाई रिअर्गनाइज गर्नुपर्छ। त्यसकारण रिअर्गनाइजेसन क्वेसन्सको एउटै क्वेसनको आन्सरभित्र टेक्स्टभित्रबाट फरक पार्टबाट आन्सरहरू चाहिँ रिअर्गनाइज गर्नुपर्छ। त्यसैगरी इन्फरेन्सिङ क्वेसनले चाहिँ अनुमान गर्ने अथवा गेसिङ गर्ने हो। यसमा जस्तै वाइ माइट द पाइलट्स ह्याभ रिपोर्टेड स्ट्रेन्ज कम्पास रिडिङ्स भनेछ। यसको आन्सर एक्सप्लिसिटली क्लियरली चाहिँ प्यासेजमा दिएको हुँदैन। स्टुडेन्टले टेक्स्टमा भएको इभेन्ट्स एक्टिभिटिजको आधारमा आन्सरलाई गेस गरेर त्यसको आधारमा चाहिँ उसले एजम्सन अथवा गेसिङ गरेर आन्सर भन्नुपर्छ। जस्तै यसको आन्सर चाहिँ यहाँ The compass readings may have been affected by magnetic anomalies in the Bermuda Triangle. यो चाहिँ अलिकति इन्फ्लुएन्सिङ गरेको क्वेसन हो अथवा एजम्सन गरेको क्वेसन हो। त्यसैगरी फाइनल क्वेसन छ इभ्यालुएसन क्वेसन्स। इभ्यालुएसन क्वेसन्सले चाहिँ अलिकति जजमेन्ट, स्टुडेन्टले आफूले त्यो जजमेन्ट दिनुपर्ने, आफूले इभ्यालुएट गर्नुपर्ने, यसले चाहिँ होल टेक्स्टको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ गरिसकेपछि मात्रै आफ्नो जजमेन्ट दिन सक्ने भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि यो चाहिँ अलिकति हायर लेभलको क्वेसन हो। डु यु बिलिभ फ्लाइट 19's डिसअपियरेन्स वाज ड्यु टु सुपरनेचुरल कजेज, वाइ अर वाइ नट? यो चाहिँ एउटा जजमेन्ट गर्ने लेभलको क्वेसन हो र यसको स्याम्पल आन्सर यहाँ दिएको छ। यसको आन्सर चाहिँ फरक फरक हुनसक्छ, किन भन्दा प्रत्येक इन्डिभिजुअलले आफ्नै तरिकाले जजमेन्ट गर्न सक्छ। आई डोन्ट बिलिभ इट वाज सुपरनेचुरल, इट इज मोर लाइकली that natural phenomena like magnetic interference caused the disorientation and lost the planes भनेर आन्सर दिएको छ। एउटा स्याम्पल आन्सर हो। The answer may varies based on the judgment and evaluation of the students. These questions help students engage with the text on various levels, enhancing comprehension and critical thinking skills while reading any given text or passage or paragraph.
The discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb. In 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter discovered the tomb of King Tutankhamun in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. The tomb was filled with treasures, including gold, jewelry, and statues, which had been untouched for over 3,000 years. It was one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The artifacts revealed much about ancient Egyptian culture and the life of the young pharaoh, who died at the age of 19. The discovery sparked worldwide interest in ancient Egypt and made King Tutankhamun a household name.
Okay, let's see some extra questions from the above text. As for example, did Howard Carter discover the tomb of King Tutankhamun in 1992? The answer should start from yes or no. यसको क्वेसनको आन्सर के yes कि no बाट सुरु हुन्छ, त्यसको नाम हामी यसको क्वेसन भन्छौँ। यो माथिको टेक्स्ट अनुसार मिल्यो भने हामी yes भनेर सुरु गर्छौँ, यदि मिलेन भने no भनेर सुरु गर्छौँ र यो क्वेसनको आन्सर yes हुन्छ र त्यसपछि दिइने जुन आन्सर छ यसलाई नै हामी स्टेटमेन्टमा कन्भर्ट गर्छौँ। हावर्ड कार्टर डिस्कभर्ड बनाउनु पर्यो किनभने यहाँ डिड छ, सो वी हेभ टु चेन्ज द मेन वर्ब इन्टु सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्स। टर्म अफ किङ Tutankhamun in 1992. Okay, अर्को एक्जाम्पल छ वाज द टर्म अफ किङ Tutankhamun फाउन्ड इन भ्याली अफ द क्विन्स? यसको आन्सर नो छ। नो, टर्म अफ किङ Tutankhamun wasn't found in the valley of the queens. एज ए wasn't भनेको छ किनभने आन्सर चाहिँ नो बाट सुरु भएको छ, त्यसकारण द आन्सर शुड बी इन नेगेटिभ। ओके, अनदर एक्जाम्पल इज वेयर द ट्रेजर इन किङ Tutankhamun's tomb untouched for over 300 years? यसको आन्सर रहेको छ yes, the treasures in King's Tutankhamun's tomb were untouched for over 300 years. Okay, these questions test students' understanding of the text and encourage them to pay attention to key details while reading. Okay, त्यसैगरी अर्को हामीले प्यासेजबाट आउने क्वेसन छ डब्लुएस क्वेसन र सबैभन्दा पहिला वाइ क्वेसनबाट सुरु गरौँ। आन्सर क्यान बी आइदर रिजन अर पर्पोज। वाइ क्वेसनले कि रिजन सोध्छ कि पर्पोज सोध्छ। इफ इट इज रिजन while answering why question there should be because plus reason in complete sentence। त्यसैगरी because of due to plus reason लेख्छौँ तर the reason should be in noun phrase। यो चाहिँ नाउन आउने वर्डहरूको समूह हो नाउन फ्रेज भनेको। बिकज भयो भने कम्प्लिट सेन्टेन्समा रिजन दिनुपर्छ। र वाइ क्वेसनले कहिलेकाहीँ इट मे आस्क द पर्पोज। सो इफ वाइ क्वेसन आस्क्स अ पर्पोज वी हेभ टु आन्सर बाई युजिङ सो द्याट प्लस पर्पोज। र त्यसपछि आउने आन्सरको स्ट्रक्चर चाहिँ सब्जेक्टसँग क्यान अथवा कुड प्लस भवान र अरू त्यसको पर्पोज स्टेट गर्नुपर्छ। इफ इट इज प्रेजेन्ट पर्पोज वी हेभ टु युज क्यान। त्यसको चाहिँ पास्ट पर्पोज भयो भने चाहिँ हामी कुड प्रयोग गर्छौँ। त्यसै गरी टु अथवा इन अर्डर टु प्लस त्यसपछि आउने भबलाई चाहिँ भवानको रूपमा प्रयोग गर्नुपर्छ। फर पछि भब हो अथवा नाउन फ्रेज राखेर हामी आन्सर लेख्न सक्छौँ। यसको एउटा एक्सर्साइज छ द बेनिफिट्स अफ डेली एक्सर्साइज। डेली एक्सर्साइज इज एसेन्सियल फर मेन्टेनिङ गुड हेल्थ। इट हेल्प्स इम्प्रुभ कार्डियोभास्कुलर फिटनेस, boost mood and increase overall energy levels. Regular physical activity also reduces the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. Many people choose to exercise because it helps them manage stress and anxiety. Whether it is a brisk walk or gym session or yoga, exercise benefits both the body and mind. The positive effects of exercise are not only due to physical changes but also because of the release of endo- endorphins, which are known as the body's natural mood enhancers. अब यो टेक्स्टबाट हामी केही स्याम्पलको रूपमा डब्लुएचको वाइ क्वेसन हेर्छौँ र यसले पर्पोज अथवा रिजन सोधेको छ र त्यही अनुसार चाहिँ उत्तर दिएको छ स्याम्पलको रूपमा. Why do many people choose to exercise regularly? People choose to exercise regularly because it helps them manage stress and anxiety. चाहिँ बिकजको रिजन दिएको छ र यसको आन्सर चाहिँ फुल सेन्टेन्समा छ. त्यसै गरी नेक्स्ट क्वेसन छ, वाइ इज डेली एक्सर्साइज कन्सिडर बेनिफिसियल फर ओभरअल हेल्थ? डेली एक्सर्साइज इज बेनिफिसियल बिकज इट रिड्युसेस द रिस्क अफ क्रोनिक डिजिजेज. भने बिकज छ र यसपछि चाहिँ जुन रिजन दिएको छ इट इज इन कम्प्लिट सेन्टेन्स. इट इज इन कम्प्लिट सेन्टेन्स. वाइ डज एक्सर्साइज इम्प्रुभ मुड एन्ड इनर्जी लेभल्स? Exercise improves mood and energy levels due to the release of endorphins. Why do endorphins enhance mood? Endorphins enhance mood because of their natural stress relieving properties. Because of their natural stress relieving properties चाहिँ नाउन फ्रेजको रूपमा आएको छ. त्यसै गरी अर्को प्यासेज हेरौँ जसमा वाइ क्वेसन विथ पर्पोजेस क्वेसनहरू सोधिएको छ. Lions are known as the kings of the jungle due to their strength and leadership within their prides. They work together to hunt large prey like zebras and buffaloes. Lions primarily hunt during the night because it is cooler and their vision is well suited for darkness. Female lions are the main hunters while males protect the pride's territory from threats. Lion cubs learn essential skills by observing their mothers and practicing through play. Protecting lions is important to maintain the balance of ecosystems as they control prey populations and prevent overgrazing. यस प्याराग्राफबाट केही वाइ क्वेसन हेरौँ जसले चाहिँ पर्पोज सोध्ने गर्छ. Why do lions hunt in groves? Lions hunt in groups in order to catch larger prey. In order to पछि catch verb one use भएको छ, base form of the verb. Why do female lions do most of the hunting? Female lions do most of the hunting for providing food to the pride. यसमा for plus बफो गरेर आन्सर दिएको छ. Why is it important to protect lions in the wild? It is important to protect lions so that they can maintain the balance of ecosystems. So that they can maintain the balance of ecosystems गरेर आन्सर दिएको छ. So that पछि they can plus verb one गरेर सेन्टेन्स कम्प्लिट गर्नुपर्छ भने. Why do lion cubs play with each other? Lions cubs play with each other for developing essential survival skills. यसमा पनि for plus बफो गरेर आन्सर दिएको छ. त्यसै गरी WH क्वेसनको अर्को छ वार्ड क्वेसन. द आन्सर क्यान बी आइदर अ थिङ अर पिस अफ इन्फर्मेसन. वार्ड क्वेसनले दुईवटा कुराहरू सोध्न सक्छ. यसले वस्तु सोध्न सक्छ थिङ र अर्को चाहिँ पिस अफ इन्फर्मेसन अथवा जानकारी र त्यसको अथवा सानो जानकारीको अंश मात्रै सोध्न सक्छ. यसको लागि एउटा इक्जाम्पल हेरौँ. द ग्रेट वाल अफ चाइना इज वान अफ द मोस्ट रिमार्केबल स्ट्रक्चर इन द वर्ल्ड built over 2000 years ago. It stretches over 14,000 miles and was constructed to protect China from invasions. The wall is made of stone, brick and other materials. Winding through mountains, deserts and plains, many workers including soldiers and peasants contributed to its construction, making it a symbol of Chinese strength and perseverance. Today it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors who come to admire its incredible history and breathtaking views. Okay, यसो प्यासेज पढिसकेपछि यसबाट केही प्रश्नहरू हेरौँ वाट क्वेसनको. What materials were used to build the Great Wall of China? It was made of stone, brick, and other materials. What does the Great Wall of China symbolize? It symbolizes Chinese strength and perseverance. What status does the Great Wall of China hold today? It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular tourist attraction. This WS What question focus on extracting specific information and understanding key details from the passage. Okay, next is who question. Its answer can be a person or about a person. The life of Marie Curie. Marie Curie was a pioneering scientist best known for her research on radioactivity. Born in Poland in 1867, she moved to Paris to study physics and chemistry. Along with her husband, Marie Curie, she discovered the elements polonium and radium. Mary was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only person to win Nobel Prizes in two different sciences, physics and chemistry. Despite facing many challenges, including financial difficulties and health risks from radiation, she made groundbreaking contribution to science and medicine, inspiring generations of scientists. अब यसबाट हामीले केही who क्वेशनहरू निकाल्छौँ. Who was Marie Curie? She was a pioneering scientist best known for her research and radioactivity. छ यसले यो हुले चाहिँ asking about a person, यसले पर्सन सिधै नसोधेर यसले म्यारी क्युरीको बारेमा सोधेको छ. So this question is about asking this question is asking about a person who discovered the elements polonium and radium. यसमा क्वेसनमा कतै पनि पर्सनको नाम छैन र यसले चाहिँ सिधै पर्सन सोधेको भनेर हामी थाहा पाउन सक्छौँ. यदि यसले पर्सनको बारेमा सोधेको भने अलरेडी क्वेसनमा त्यो पर्सनको नाम दिएको हुन्छ. यसमा कहीँ पनि नाम छैन, त्यसकारण यसले चाहिँ सिधै पर्सन सोधेको. यस्तो ठाउँमा चाहिँ हुको ठाउँमा हामी आन्सर हेर्न पनि सक्छौँ. आन्सर Marie Curie and her husband Marie Curie discovered the elements polonium and radium. Polonium and radium. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Marie Curie was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. यसमा चाहिँ हुको ठाउँमा सिधै Marie Curie आन्सर आएर यो टेक्स्ट पुरा भएको क्वेसनको उत्तर पुरा भएको छ. त्यसैगरी अर्को छ वेयर क्वेसन. आन्सर क्यान बी अ प्लेस. वेयरले चाहिँ जहिले पनि स्थानको बारेमा सोधिरहेको हुन्छ. फेरि पनि हामी त्यही ग्रेट वाल अफ चाइनाकै टेक्स्ट छ यहाँ एउटा. यसबाट केही वेयर क्वेसनहरूको इक्जाम्पल्स हेरौँ. Where is the Great Wall of China located? Answer. The Great Wall of China located in China. Where does the Great Wall offer stunning views of mountains and plains? The wall winds through various landscapes including mountains and plains. Where are the most visited sections of the Great Wall? The most visited sections of the Great Wall are near Beijing. Where was the Great Wall primarily built to protect from invasions? It was built across northern China to protect against invasion by nomadic tribes. Next is when question. र यसको आन्सर चाहिँ time or time clues or date हुन सक्छ. The launch of Apollo 11. Apollo 11 was the space flight that first landed humans on the moon. Launched on July 16, 1969 from Kennedy Space Center, it carried astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin and Michael Collins. 4 days later, on July 20, 1969, Armstrong and Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the lunar surface, making history. Armstrong famously said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The mission lasted 8 days, returning safely to Earth on July 24, 1969 and marked a significant achievement in space exploration. यसबाट केही when क्वेसनहरू हेरौँ जसले चाहिँ time close र डेट सोध्छ. When was Apollo 11 launched? Apollo 11 was launched on July 16, 1969. यसमा फुल डेट दिएको छ. यो प्रश्नले चाहिँ डेट आन्सर खोजिरहेको छ. When did Armstrong and Aldrin walk on the moon? Armstrong and Aldrin walked on the moon on July 20, 1969. When did the Apollo 11 mission return to Earth? The Apollo 11 mission returned to Earth on July 24, 1969. This question focuses on specific times, dates, and time clauses related to Apollo 11, enhancing comprehension and recall of key events. The next is how question. The invention of the light bulb. The invention of the light bulb revolutionized the world. Thomas Edison is often credited with creating the first practical and long-lasting light bulb in 1879. He experimented with different materials for the filament, eventually finding the carbonite bamboo worked best. Edison team worked tirelessly, testing thousands of prototypes before finding the right one. This invention transformed how people lived, allowing activities to continue after sunset and making streets safer. The light bulb also spurred further technological advancement, leading to the development of modern electric lighting system that we use today. Okay, यसबाट केही हाउ क्वेशनहरु हेरौं. How did Thomas Edison find the best material for the filament? He experimented with different materials, eventually finding that carbonized bamboo worked best. How did Edison's team work on developing the light bulb? They worked tirelessly, testing thousands of prototypes. यसमा चाहिँ एडभर्बहरु युज गरेर उत्तर दिएको छ. How were streets made safer after the invention of the light bulb? Streets were made safer by having electric lights that allowed visibility at night. यसमा चाहिँ by plus verb गरेर आन्सर दिएको छ. How did the light bulb change people's daily lives? The light bulb changed people's daily lives by allowing activities to continue after sunset, improving daily life and productivity. यसमा पनि by plus verb गरेर आन्सर दिएको छ. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe the channel. Namaste.